Hello and welcome to Unscrewed TV, New Zealand's most passionate internet wine show, although there are a few others catching up. March is all about Pinot Gris, throw in a few kind of curveballs, odd ones, Pinot Noir occasionally. Obviously there's a lot of talk about Pinot Noir, with Pinot Noir, like New Zealand Pinot Noir 2013 on, well, kind of in January, February next year, so kind of there's been a lot of talk about that. Also the vintage of 2012 looking pretty darn tough. Not only of the wineries, grape growers, distributors tackled the problem of the wine glut over the last 3 to 4 years, now they're possibly facing a shortage, which is for me a good thing. It means that the grape glut and wine glut is going to dry up and we're going to see prices steadily increase, and there'll be a refocusing. Hopefully they won't get too greedy on the pricing, and because I think a lot of these wineries who haven't had a second or third label and have kept their premium price point will be okay. It's those that have delved into the third, sometimes fourth, sometimes flicked off some bulk juice. Hopefully we'll see a kind of disappearance of the third tier labels and those kind of fictitious bulk wine labels, and we'll get back to where New Zealand was and should be, producing premium wine. There's also talk about Marlborough and Pinot Noir, being that it does produce the country's 45% of Pinot Noir made in New Zealand comes from Marlborough. I know it's all a bit of a kind of tongue tie there, sorry about that. And relative to Central Otago only makes 28%. So you see that there's a lot of Pinot Noir in Marlborough. It is its own style. There's also some talk about kind of how New Zealand is Burgundy and that each of the regions is a village, and they do have their own special qualities and they shouldn't be competing, they should be complementing. Totally agree with that. I've always, as you guys know, been following Doug Marlborough Pinot Noir. I think it's some of the producers down there make exceptional Pinot Noir, and so I'm quite excited to see that there's been a development in recognising Marlborough Pinot Noir. A lot of the Pinot Noir juice does go into bubbles, obviously, but despite that, they still make some fantastic and quite a lot of Pinot Noir. A few notable producers, obviously Tafari Ra, you've got From, Mahi, and Wither Hills, and we don't exclude those big guys like Wither Hills because their two single vineyard Pinot Noirs blew me away last year. Anyway, on to another Marlborough Pinot, which is Pinot Gris 2010 Envoy from Spy Valley, from the Lower Wairau, from grapes from the Johnson block C apparently. Obviously it's named after, because there's a spy satellite down in the Waihope Valley. There's a big kind of almost white balloon down there until someone popped it and showed what was really underneath it. But these guys, Spy Valley, always make exceptional wine at a certain price point, kind of like that sub 20, around about the 15 for the Sauvignon, 20 for the Pinot Gris, 24 for the Pinot Noir. Even their a lot of their other wines are kind of all hand-picked, so it's around the $28 to $30 price point, 14% alcohol, and you get almost got a sweet cream cheese meets apple strudel meets kind of nashy pear on that nose. It's kind of really vibrant, really fragrant on the nose. Lush, ripe fruit there. It is definitely that kind of that peary, almost baked apple. Bit of heat at the end. Now this isn't chilled, so if you chill it down you'll probably lose a bit of that heat, but it is just a little bit noticeable there. Paul Pujol, the winemaker, I've got to say I really like what these guys are doing. I think that that's still going on there. So Now I've almost got a minty bubblegum character at the end. But anyway, yeah, I like what these guys are doing. Yeah, adios. 89 points. Can't be bad.